Welcome back, everybody, to another video. This is our recap video of UFC 287 in Miami. Oh my God, what a card! That delivered very well. That was one of the biggest cards in a while, and the card really performed for the first time in a while. But I had a great weekend. I know co-host Ryan over here didn't have too good of a weekend, but don't worry, we'll talk about that in a second. I got a lot saved up. But let's go. Let's start at the beginning of the card. Raul Rosas Jr. versus Christian Rodriguez. Wow. I think we bought into the hype a little bit too much on this kid. And also I really didn't know too much about Rodriguez either going into it. But Rodriguez really he didn't show me too much, but like he showed that he's a lot better than Rosas right now. And yeah, Rosas after that loss, I mean, he's only 18 years old, so like you can't really hate on him. He has literally his whole future in front of him. So just get back into the gym, lad. I haven't really got nothing to say. I was shocked the way Rosas lost. He went in for a lot of takedowns. He couldn't really get any of them. He couldn't even get it to the ground. And once Rodriguez saw he couldn't get to the ground, he kind of just took it away from there.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to do this video, but I'll do the fights I care about. Rosas looked young. Muscles weren't, I don't think he was strong enough for this guy, honestly. First round he looked pretty good, but then he fatigued in the second and third rounds. Maybe the UFC might have pushed him a little too quick on this one. I mean, he did fight a 30-year-old back in December though, and won that pretty easily. So I don't know what happened with him on this fight. His striking, he looked uncomfortable. I said to Kevin during the fight, doesn't look comfortable in the striking.
He didn't look good. Like he looked like though he was feeling the moment.
Yep. And Christian Rodriguez knew he's not going to strike with me, so all he's going to do is shoot a takedown. So all Christian Rodriguez had to do was just stuff a takedown. And once he was fatigued, it got pretty easy for him. And I think Rodriguez called out. I forgot who he called out on the MMA hour today, but it was a good fight. I forget who it was, but Raul Rosas Jr. should fight someone. It's not very good his next fight, kind of in that mid-tier list. So he could get back on the win column because UFC has a really good one with Raul Rosas. They just got to build him right. They got that Mexican community behind him, and he could be a superstar someday. Just a little roadblock for this fight.
All right. And so the next fight, oh my God, Kevin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. This was a banger fight. I really did enjoy this fight a lot. And I don't know how he does it. Kevin Holland keeps getting it done. I really don't know how he does it because he was getting beat on. That was in the third round when he knocked him out. Yeah, for the first two rounds, Kevin was losing those first two rounds, and I kind of thought he was going to lose a decision, but out of nowhere, a right hook from hell absolutely knocked Santiago right to the ground on his face. A lot of people were saying it was a controversial early stoppage. That's not controversial, guys. Come on. He got rocked. His face smacked the ground. It's literally one of the rules is once the opponent he lands face first on the ground, the fight is an automatic stoppage. That's what the ref did. He was out of it. He just woke up real quick, and again, Kevin Holland was getting beat on, but he got the job done. What's next for him? He needs a top five. Kevin Holland needs a top five. He needs a top five. He has to. He has the name now. And he called out Chiesa. So Michael Chiesa in May, I think he said he wanted to fight him. Kevin Holland said he wanted to take some time for his hand because it's kind of not 100% yet. But he might if Chiesa's down to fight in May, that fight might happen. And I might have Kevin Holland going to that fight, but I kind of want Kevin Holland to relax for a little bit and make sure that hand's 100%.
Oh my gosh. Calm down. Calm down. Kevin Holland does not deserve a top five fighter. He was on a
Yes, why not? Why
fights.
doesn't he?
Got a two-fight L skid before this. He beat San Diego Ponzinibbio, who was old now, almost lost to a guy on 1 week notice before this fight. Was losing parts of this fight. Kevin Holland does not need a top five opponent. Top 10, I'll give you. Top five, no. Who in the top five is he beating in welterweight? Usman, Colby, Bilal, Leon. Who's he beating? Shakvat, I think is five right now or something. He's not beating any one of those guys.
I'm saying wait it out for the top five. I don't know. Bilal Muhammad, Kevin Holland. That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
Kevin Holland can't beat wrestler.
I'm saying Kevin Hahn. I think Chiesa is next for him. He said May, but I want him to wait. But I think Chiesa is the best route for Holland. But I wouldn't be mad if like Bilal Muhammad sounds like a fun fight. Bilal's not going to be fighting anybody anytime soon. He has no fights lined up. So
Bilal's got to figure it out. What he's doing is not working too well right now. Yeah, Kevin Hahn looked pretty good. I mean, that backhand in the end of the first round was disgusting. I mean, Ponzi was out there. The early stoppage nonsense is crazy. Ponzi was literally sleeping in a weird position.
he just woke up fast. That's what it was.
You wake up quick, it happens. Kind of reminds me of Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren. Lawler was out for a little bit. He just woke up pretty fast to react to it.
Yeah.
So, Holland, great win. I ain't got much to say. Good win for Kevin Holland.
Next on the fight, another upset. I don't know if it was an upset in terms of Vegas, but I think MMA community thought this was an upset because I think the hype around Adrian Yanez, fresh young kid, especially after Rob Font getting beat up really bad his last fight, was Rob Font going to be the same? Was Adrian Yanez going to come in here with his fast striking and boxing, crispy, just knock him out? No, guys, the opposite happened. Rob Font looked crispy and sharp in there. He looked like a true veteran. He looked like he was supposed to be in there. And Adrian Yanez, not so much like Raul Rosas, not at all, but like he looked a little young and green in there. He didn't look like he was ready for that leap yet because Rob Font's a dog. I mean, that division is filled with dogs in there. So Rob Font looked really good. Rob Font looked really good. Got a nice clean knockout, and yeah, I'm excited for his next fight, and hopefully we can have him on the show soon. We've had his whole gym. I really like to talk to Rob Font about that fight.
Rob Font, what a win, man. I mean, Giannis was going in there a little confident. I know
Yeah.
you should be confident, but too confident. I think he was. You know, he hasn't really beaten anyone before this fight, and Rob Font's no push in the park. You know, Rob Font's fought on many very elite fighters. He's been in the octagon multiple rounds with the best of the best. Adrian Yanez has never been in the octagon with the best of the best. That's why I'm a little mad I picked him in this fight because I should have looked at that beforehand.
Yeah.
And Yanez did not look like he belonged in there. Yanez is a good young fighter, but it's just not his time right now. I think he has to work on a few things. His striking's good, but I said before the fight, man, he gets hit way too much. But I didn't think he'd get knocked out. That's the thing. It surprised me, but he really does get hit a lot. Look at all his previous fights. He just gets hit. He has to work on his striking defense. I mean, I remember that Randy Costa fight 2 years ago. Yeah, he won, but if Costa didn't fatigue, you wonder if he even wins that fight. Like this guy, he needs to work on his striking defense. Great win for Rob Font, though. I mean, he looked good, and I'm excited for his next fight. I think he called out Davison Figueiredo for his 135 debut, and I would love to see that.
That bantamweight division is. I mean, we always talk about even featherweight, but really lightweight, welterweight, all these monster divisions. But like bantamweight, they really might be the most that really might be the best division 1 through 10.
Yeah.
But you know, KSMMA, we gotta look into these younger guys a little bit more. I mean, we probably jumped the gun a little bit too much with Rosas and Adrian Yanez. But anyways, good fights by both of them. But let's get into that co-main event. The new king of Miami, Gilbert Durinho Burns, really put a silence to George Masvidal. Masvidal didn't look the same to me. I think I bought into the hype that he was going to be the same guy, but I know he trained, but this guy didn't like. He had the hair in the chest too. You know, when he shaves the hair, like he just looked like an old guy. And yeah, and I think after that Colby fight, he probably just took this for the money. But it was a greatly promoted fight, and it was a decent fight too. It was fun to watch. But Gilbert Durinho Burns looked very good, and I think Durinho, like again, he has to get back in that top five. He deserves a top five too. I know he's ranked 11 right now. He's going to get boosted up after this win, but I don't know why Gilbert isn't like at least top seven. It's kind of
He's number 3 right now.
Oh, he's number 3. Oh, I thought that was the ranking next to their names.
No, he's number 3.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's number 3 right now, and I don't know. He's right in line next to Colby for that welterweight uh that spot to fight Leon Edwards. And so is Bilal Muhammad. I really don't know what they're gonna do. They're saying Colby right now. That's a we can make a whole nother video on that, but I don't know. Good win for Gilbert. Masvidal, have fun in retirement. Thank you for all the entertaining quotes and everything you gave us. And but yeah, congratulations, Gilbert.
All right, let's put the drum beat down. All right, let's just start the drums. What night was it? What was it? Wednesday night, Thursday night. Little birdie was telling me on this show, Jorge Masvidal is a lock. Don't overthink this, ladies and gentlemen. And what did I tell you? Jorge Masvidal was not a lock. This was the easiest pick of the night. Gilbert Burns looked so much better in every aspect of the fight. Striking, the wrestling, everything in there. He cardio was better than him in every single thing. But you came in here and you know what happened to you? You fell for the trap. The Masvidal Fight Week trap. And you know what the Masvidal Fight Week trap is? It's when he says, I'm going to have a violent finish. I'm going to baptism this guy. And you fell for that. Now, he hasn't won since Nate Diaz at MSG. How?
Because he fought Usman. He fought Usman twice, and Colby. He fought the
Okay.
two best wrestlers in that division. He fought 3 times.
And I told you, Gilbert Burns is right there with those guys. Burns is elite. Burns is going to be the backup fighter for Leon Colby, probably. And he'll probably get the next shot after that. Gilbert Burns is an elite fighter. Masvidal was done. He was done after the Colby fight. He was only in here because probably got paid a lot, and it was in Miami. He, I mean, he didn't look like he belonged. That's all I got to say. I told you this was a lot.
He
Gilbert Burns
didn't. He
is the
looked like
real
he was
deal.
just like I don't want to disrespect the guy, but like he looked like there was other things on his mind. I mean, he has his own boxing promotion now. He's doing so many other things, but
You fell for the trap,
I
and
fell for the trap.
I'm happy to see it because I told you from the start this was not even going to be a close fight. Gilbert, yo, since I know next fight you're gonna bring up clips of your little prediction, how about we bring up my clip of when I said Gilbert Burns gonna make this look good and easy, and he's gonna win a unanimous decision. How about we bring up that clip? Bring it up for me. Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, so I even said in the Masvidal fight leading up, I could see Gilbert Burns winning in a lot of ways. But speaking of traps, this brings us right into our main event of the evening. You want to talk about a trap, ladies and gentlemen? In my probably 5 years now of being, I call myself a non-casual, pretty hardcore fan, right, of the UFC. I've never seen maybe Patty, but I've never seen a hype train going this hard and this fast in my life. I said it multiple times going to this fight. That rematch, that first fight in the UFC, it was a fluke. Israel Adesanya was absolutely sniping him all match. He was teeing him off on the feet. Alex landed some nice leg kicks. Oh my gosh, he got a lucky little right hand to the chin as he got wobbled, and debatably an early stoppage. But that's old news. But that's old news. That's literally such old news. Let's get into what happened the other day. The other day, first round, it was a feeling out process, and then second round, like I said, in the second round, Israel Adesanya put Alex Pereira to sleep. I mean, Alex Pereira was unconscious for over a minute. This shuts the book on all doors. And I just wanted to say too, um, Ryan said in the last video, "Oh, I haven't seen Izzy ever since that Costa fight. He hasn't looked the same. He hasn't. I haven't seen that Izzy. Where's that Izzy at? Did you see that Izzy? Because I think that's the best I've seen Izzy in his whole entire career. Absolutely obliterating that man's. And also Ryan was saying, oh, he can't take the pressure. All these fighters coming towards him. Robert Whitaker, Paulo Costa, not as much. He stayed on the outside. You can't stay on the outside with Israel. But Vittori even tried to come in. Whitaker, Israel will snipe you. I don't think you understand. You cannot come in his guard and you cannot stand in his range. You literally got to get a Hail Mary, like clean punch on this guy to finish the fight. And yeah, I mean, what a night, what a prediction. I think that's the first time in KSMMA a finish has been accurately placed in the second round finish. I literally told him Izzy would rock him on the chin and then get a big ground and found finish, sent him to the Shadow Realms. And wow,
Are
what a
you
week.
done? Are you done?
And no, this is my last thing too before I'm done. We got to start talking about top five for Izzy pound for pound and GOAT list. I'm sick and tired. Like he is better than Anderson Silva. He beat Anderson Silva. His
He didn't
career
beat Prime. It wasn't Prime Anderson Silva. It was for old Silva.
doesn't matter. Izzy is
It
on the
does.
path. If Izzy retired right now, I would still consider him middleweight. But it's kind of funny because Israel still has so many more fights left, and he's still so good right now. So he has such a big future. I wouldn't be mad. Duplessis maybe, but Duplessis probably needs another win. And yeah, Pereira, I'd like to see him go to 205.
Oh my gosh, that was hard to listen to. Woo! Oh, sheesh. But I deserve it. I mean, don't worry though. I will have my moment very soon with this. When
Said Alex Pereira is gonna knock Izzy out again. Just saying.
so Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya, let's talk about it. First round, great round. Israel Adesanya probably won it by a slim margin in the first round, but it was very close. Second round, Alex was winning. I mean, those leg kicks were filthy, man. He was really starting to land. I was getting a little confident, and your best thing can hurt you sometimes. Remember that. Your best thing can hurt you sometimes. And Alex Pereira, man, his left hook hurt him in this fight. Because every time he throws the left hook, he throws it low and he leaves his chin wide open. And Israel Adesanya played possum, and he was smart by doing that. And when Alex threw that left hand, he left it all wide open, and Israel landed a 1-2, and Alex was hurt bad. And there was no time left in that round for him to be saved. There was a lot of time left.
There's 3 minutes. No, there's like a whole minute. There's a whole minute left. I think it was at the end of the second round.
So that's the thing. Alex Singh, he has to fix that. When he throws that left hook, he throws it very, very low. And I feel like Izzy set that up really well at playing possum because Alex fell for it badly. Alex thought he had him hurt, but he didn't. He didn't have him hurt. He might have hurt his leg a little bit, but Izzy was fine. And
Izzy's leg was definitely. It wasn't fully compromised, but even Israel said like that leg kick is brutal.
yeah, but it was a great win for Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I was wrong. This was a really bad pick. I was very upset about it, but we will be back though. We will be back very soon. And what I mean by back is July 2023. Certain fight is going to be made, and that'll be my shining bright moment when Kevin talks a lot. But not to mention, we're not talking about that now.
Yeah,
But
I'm laughing in the inside. We should make a
but
video. We should make a
but
video right now about
all I'm
that.
gonna say is remember this date, April 10th, 2023. Hamzat Shemaev is gonna be the one to beat Israel Adesanya. Remember this date, April 10th, 2023. My
God,
exact
it's gonna be
words.
even worse.
You
Just
come
got,
back to this clip. You can come back to this clip all you want. Hamzat Shemaev will beat Israel Adesanya to become the new middleweight champion of the world. Let me say that again. April 10th, 2023. Hamzat Shemaev is going to be the one to beat Israel Adesanya. But it was a great win by him. It was a great win by Izzy. I was wrong. I have been bad these last two cards. I got to reevaluate my thought process. But don't worry, we're coming strong in May. I'm coming strong. And best believe, you may have got me down for this card. You may have got me down for last card, but next card, we're coming strong. We're coming right out of the gates. And the research will be done. But Izzy, amazing win.
I just want to say one thing to close this out. This is not even to Ryan. This is at all the fans in MMA world. Stop sleeping on Israel. Stop hyping on these trains. Let's take a little rewind to a year ago. There was nobody in the division for Israel to fight. He knocked them all out, or he brutally beat them in decision. There was nobody for him to fight. So that's why the UFC brought in Alex Pereira. This should have happened months ago. Israel should have knocked them out like this months ago, but no. Some unfortunate events happened. There's nobody else to fight. Now everybody's gassing up Hamzat. Hop on that train and we'll come back here. We'll come back to April 10th,
I
2023.
gladly will, because I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. And the little fun fact, there's been 5 new champions this year. A lot's changing. So that's what I'm gonna put into my little perspective for the.
Israel's been the same champion for the past 3 years. So
Hey, like I said, I didn't know where that Izzy from the Costa fight went. He finally showed
yo,
up.
I was
Finally
about to
showed
say
up.
he showed
He
up. He
finally
showed up
showed up.
even better.
He finally showed up, and I respect it. It was a great win by him. That poster, I want to put that poster in my office. I would love to have that in there. Great win. That's all I gotta say. I was wrong, but we come back strong, and best believe if you didn't see the celebration, everyone, but yeah, when I get my shining moment, what Kevin
You
did
guys
to
should have
me
seen
will
it.
be returned
I
to worth.
was in
What
his
Kevin
man.
did
He
to
was
me will
getting a
be
little.
returned worth. Remember that. Remember that. My
He
shining
teary
moment.
eyed a little bit.
My
I had to calm
shining moment.
myself down a little bit. I was a little too excited.
My shining moment is coming soon. But for every fan, I remember I did say don't bet this fight though. I did say that. So
I told you guys to put the house on Israel.
say that. But that's all I gotta say. Great win by Israel Adesanya, and yeah, he is one of the best in the world right now, no doubt.
Thank you guys again for watching. Can't wait. What's the next big one? We got Charles Oliveira, I believe.
Triple C, baby.
Ooh.
Triple C.
Well, that'll be our next prediction, guys. Our next prediction video, guys, and we'll see you then. Peace.